Hello, mystery lovers, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a legend that has haunted slumber parties and dared teenagers for generations, the legend of Bloody Mary. Who is this mysterious figure that appears in the mirror? Is she a vengeful spirit, a figment of our imagination, or something else entirely? Get ready to explore the origins, variations, and psychological interpretations of this chilling tale. And of course, we'll uncover some of the historical figures who may have inspired this enduring legend. Origins of the legend. The origins of Bloody Mary are shrouded in mystery, with several theories vying for the title of the true origin. One prominent theory links the legend to Queen Mary I of England, who reigned in the 16th century. Known for her fervent attempts to restore Catholicism to England after her father, King Henry VIII, broke with the Roman Catholic Church. She earned the nickname Bloody Mary after ordering the execution of hundreds of Protestants. Imagine the fear she instilled in her subjects, enough to solidify her place in folklore for centuries to come. Interestingly, the act of calling upon Bloody Mary in front of a mirror might have roots in an older divination ritual. This ritual involved young women walking upstairs backward with a candle and a mirror, hoping to see their future husband's face. However, there was also the chance they might see a skull, signifying their impending death. This ritual, with its use of mirrors and the anticipation of a supernatural reveal, could be seen as a precursor to the modern Bloody Mary legend. Another potential source is Elizabeth Bathory, a 17th century Hungarian countess accused of torturing and murdering hundreds of young girls. Rumors circulated that she bathed in their blood to maintain her youthful appearance, a truly gruesome image that easily lends itself to a haunting legend. And then there's Mary Worth, a figure shrouded in even more mystery. Some believe she was a woman who suffered a tragic fate, perhaps betrayed, murdered, or driven to madness. However, concrete evidence of her existence remains elusive. Regardless of who inspired the legend, the core elements of Bloody Mary, a mirror, a darkened room, and a chanted name, tap into our deepest fears and fascinations with the supernatural. Variations of the legend. Like any good legend, the story of Bloody Mary has evolved, with countless variations emerging across cultures and generations. The most common version involves chanting Bloody Mary 3 times in a dimly lit bathroom mirror. But some versions require different chants, specific numbers of repetitions, or even additional elements like candles or walking backward upstairs. And what about Bloody Mary's appearance and actions? Well, that's where things get interesting. Some say she appears as a corpse, others as a witch, and still others as a ghostly figure. She might scream, curse, strangle, steal your soul, drink your blood, or even scratch your eyes out. Talk about a range of terrifying possibilities. In some versions, the mirror itself becomes part of the horror, dripping blood or trapping the summoner inside. It seems the only thing consistent about Bloody Mary is her inconsistency, making her all the more terrifying. Historical figures and Bloody Mary. We've already touched on some of the historical figures potentially linked to Bloody Mary, but let's delve a bit deeper. Queen Mary I. Queen Mary I, despite her brutal reputation, was a product of her time. She faced immense pressure to secure her throne and uphold Catholicism in a country undergoing religious upheaval. While her actions were undoubtedly harsh, it's important to consider the historical context. Elizabeth Bathory, on the other hand, seems to embody the more monstrous aspects of the Bloody Mary legend. However, some historians argue that the accusations against her were exaggerated or even fabricated by those who sought to seize her wealth and power. It's a reminder that history is often written by the victors, and the truth can be elusive. Mary Worth. As for Mary Worth, her story, if she even existed, remains largely unknown. Perhaps she was a victim of circumstance, caught up in the hysteria of the Salem witch trials, or maybe she was a figure of resistance, fighting against oppression in her way. The lack of concrete evidence only adds to the mystery surrounding her. Psychological and sociological interpretations. Beyond the historical connections, the Bloody Mary legend offers fertile ground for psychological and sociological exploration. Why are we drawn to this tale of a vengeful spirit in the mirror? One theory suggests that the ritual itself plays a role. Standing in a darkened room, staring into a mirror, and repeating a name creates an atmosphere of heightened suggestibility. Our minds, primed for seeing something eerie, might easily fill in the blanks, leading to visual distortions and hallucinations. Researchers have found that staring at one's reflection in a dimly lit room can cause the brain to misinterpret visual information, leading to the perception of distorted features or even hallucinations. This phenomenon, known as the strange face illusion, might explain why people see faces in the mirror when performing the Bloody Mary ritual. The legend also taps into our fears of the unknown, of death, and the consequences of our actions. Bloody Mary can be seen as a representation of our mortality, a reminder that our reflection in the mirror is a fleeting image of a life that will eventually fade. From a sociological perspective, Bloody Mary can be interpreted as a reflection of societal anxieties and cultural beliefs. The legend often features female figures potentially reflecting historical anxieties surrounding female power and sexuality. Think about it. Many of the historical figures associated with Bloody Mary, Queen Mary, Elizabeth Bathory, and even the possibly fictional Mary Worth, were women who defied societal norms or held positions of authority. These women were often demonized or portrayed as dangerous, and the Bloody Mary legend might be a manifestation of those fears. The legend also serves as a cautionary tale, warning against vanity, curiosity, and the dangers of dabbling in the supernatural. Bloody Mary in pop culture. The enduring power of the Bloody Mary legend is evident in its numerous appearances in popular culture. From horror films like Urban Legends Bloody Mary and The Legend of Bloody Mary, to TV shows, books, and even video games, Bloody Mary continues to captivate and terrify audiences. These pop culture representations often put their spin on the legend, exploring different aspects of the story and adding new layers of horror and intrigue. They also introduce the legend to new generations, ensuring that Bloody Mary continues to haunt our collective imagination. So there you have it, the legend of Bloody Mary in all its chilling glory. We've explored its possible origins, delving into the stories of Queen Mary, Elizabeth Bathory, and the enigmatic Mary Worth. We've also considered the psychological and sociological interpretations of the legend, from the strange face illusion to the societal anxieties surrounding female power. And we've seen how Bloody Mary continues to thrive in popular culture, ensuring that this chilling tale will be passed down to future generations. Is she a vengeful spirit, a historical figure, a figment of our imagination, or a reflection of our deepest fears? Perhaps she's a bit of all of these. One thing is certain: Bloody Mary continues to fascinate and frighten us, reminding us of the power of folklore and the enduring appeal of the unknown. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. If you have any thoughts or theories, be sure to share them in the comments below. Until next time, stay safe and stay curious.